If you've never gardened before and you are scared of killing your plants, honestly, don't worry. I have made every single mistake possible. I once even tried growing raspberries inside an old cabinet, and I actually stole dirt from a public park in Paris just to feed my potted vine. And most beginners fail for the same few reasons. But today I'm going to help you avoid the mess I made. Because gardening is way easier than most people make it sound. It's not about having a green thumb, it's just about learning from the plants you kill. And also, you don't need fancy tools, or expensive soil, or even years of experience. Okay, so the biggest mistake beginners make is to start too big. Some people buy 20 different seed packets and get overwhelmed by week 2. My advice is to start with 1 or 2 plants that are basically bulletproof. You want easy wins to keep your motivation high. For example, radishes. They are like the instant gratification of gardening. You plant them and 25 days later you are eating them. That's it. Or lettuce. You can literally grow it in a shallow plastic tub and it just keeps giving. And if you want herbs, go for basil or mint. I started with just 1 pot of mint on my balcony and it smelled amazing. It's impossible to kill and it gave me the confidence to try more. Seriously, start small with something fast like radishes or easy like cherry tomatoes. And once you see that first fruit, you will be hooked. It's better to have 1 thriving plant than 10 dying ones. Most plants need at least 6 hours of sunlight, like actual direct sunlight. And before you plant anything, and I mean anything, watch where the sun hits your space during the day. Now, if you have a north-facing balcony or just not a lot of sun, don't panic. You can still garden, but just grow shade-tolerant plants like lettuce or spinach, kale, or herbs like parsley and mint. They actually do really well with less light. So yeah, work with what you have. Overwatering kills more plants than underwatering. So here is the rule. If the soil is still wet, just don't water. It's as simple as that. The roots need to breathe, and if you water too much, they will literally drown. You don't need expensive soil, but here is the thing. When you garden in pots, the soil is the only thing your plant has. It's not like in the ground when there is a whole ecosystem. But you don't need to buy the special €15 or $1 ultra premium stuff. But also don't grab dirt from the forest, because it's illegal, by the way. You can just get basic universal potting mix. That's enough to start. And super important, make sure your pots have drainage holes at the bottom. This is one of the biggest mistakes beginners do, is to buy cute decorative pots without holes. So the water just sits there and root rot. Okay, so this is something I didn't know at first, but the size of your pot actually really matters, because the roots need space to develop. Like you can't grow a tomato plant in a tiny 5-liter pot, it just won't work. And if you are not sure what size container you need for what you are growing, just look it up online. Search like pot size for tomatoes or whatever plant you have. There are charts everywhere and it will save you so much trouble. Here is the thing, you don't need to buy everything brand new, like at all. For example, for seedlings, you can start seeds in toilet paper rolls, egg cartons or yogurt cups, anything. Really. I've used all of this and they work great. And for outdoor pots, you don't need expensive planters. You can, for example, use reusable shopping bags or old buckets, even those big IKEA bags if you poke drainage holes in the bottom. Just get creative. Gardening doesn't have to be expensive. And if your plant looks weird, just search it, either on Google or YouTube. There are no shame in it, we all do it and it's how we learn. And I learned a lot about gardening thanks to Google and YouTube. Gardening is about learning by doing. Every dead plant is a lesson, not a failure. I really believe that. So here is my challenge for you. Start your garden without spending a single cent on seeds. Yes, it's possible. I just made a video showing exactly how you can get free seeds in your city, and you can use it this week. Watch it next, it's linked right here. And also comment start in the comment if it's your first garden, I will help you.